once again, good evening YouTube, and welcome back. Welcome back to the Kamikaze Games channel. Welcome back to Nascar Thunder 2004, the, whatever it's called, Classic Career. Today, we're going to those two tracks, but last time we went to these two tracks. Chicagoland went fine, and New Hampshire was very interesting. I would recommend watching that race. There are many ups and downs to be had. One thing that isn't up and down is the battle for the championship, as Stewart has almost a full race on second. Meanwhile, we are 24th in points, which is decent. I've got 3 top 10s on the season, blah, blah, blah. You get the idea. We are going with overhauling that, and we've got 6 races until Body Tools to make drafting happen. I'm actually kind of late on that one because by the time we get that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we get into Richmond, New Hampshire. It's pretty much just Talladega would benefit from that. And I guess these 1.5 miles too would make a difference, and Homestead. So it wasn't the worst upgrade I could have gotten, but it would have been really nice to have gotten 6 races ago instead of just now. But the good news is we got some more overhaul done. This is probably the best car we're ever going to have. 59 car rating heading into Pocono. I'm not very excited. Pocono is just not a fun track. The AI is really good at Pocono. And if you have a bad car, you feel it. You feel it, especially, say it with me, when you're on default setup. And Arnhold on the pole. How original. At least it's not Gordon. Pocono qualifying. We've already done this season. Can we get it first lap? I guess we'll find out. Yeah, we're getting into the part of the schedule where we're returning to a bunch of tracks that we've already been to and all that whatnot. The real question is will the AI improve at these tracks? That's really the only concern of mine. Yeah, that's really the only concern. Like, as long as the AI is, like, the same level of driving ability that they had last time we were here, we should be in good shape, but nothing's guaranteed. I still miss Kmart, pretty much, is my biggest gripe with this situation we have. And the fact that we go to 2 tracks that I don't desperately enjoy going to at all in today's episode, so that's great. That is not the qualifying objective. Speaking of things that are great. Yeah, I guess I'm not desperately surprised on that one. I don't think we got it the first lap in the last attempt either, but that was a pretty shit tunnel that I did on the previous lap. That's just about as good as a turn 1 as you're going to get in this game. I probably could have drove it in a little bit further, but you know how it goes. On the brakes. Don't slow down too much. I slowed down too much. Yeah, that was a pretty shit tunnel once again, but hopefully that turn 1 and the added benefit of being up to speed on the second lap will help us out in the end. I definitely did not take this very well. I'm just trying to throw away any good starting spot that I might have been able to have in this event. At the line, half a second better is worth 18th. We probably could have gotten closer to like 12th, but you know, we got what we needed to get, and that is what matters.
Welcome to Pocono.
Hey, it's Pocono time. And as a matter of fact, we're in pretty good shape because we are way ahead of the sponsor objective for finishing. Isn't that wonderful? Anyway. Yeah. We're back here again. You see, I mentioned it before, but in NASCAR 07, one of the Pocono races is just worth $1.4 million to win for some reason. And let me tell you how much better this game would be if that was the case. It would give me a reason to be happy that we're going to Pocono at least once out of every season. Can I fucking throw this corner any harder, by the way? Good fucking lord. Kevin LePage and Greg Biffle up here, and not only that are they up here, but they're also fucking faster than me. What the fuck is going on? No. Get back. Are you insane? Alright, so we're just getting passed by Kevin LePage today. That's just a thing that's happening. That's just a thing that is happening right now in front of our eyes. In fact, I'm actually faster than he is. I actually have a better acceleration than him. And his bitch ass still passed me. Look at this. Turn! Car sucks. This car is awful, and we are straight up getting beat by Kevin LePage. That's how today's going. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh, if this ain't a sign of things to come in this episode. Oof. Shut the fuck up, crew chief. Alright, now we're making time. And Hermie Sadler had a good qualifying effort. Still not sure why there are some crap cars in this game that can get really good qualifying spots. Like Hermie Sadler. Usually a D-level driver at best. This dude qualifies really well a lot. Like even like at the level of Kenny Wallace, which is just kind of absurd. I don't know where the game like is drawing that. Like I don't know what the programmers did. Why they gave such random ratings to certain drivers. And then they just made Casey shit forever. Like that's really all it is. That's really all it is. I'm always going to be mad about the fact that Casey sucks in this game. The only game that it's even moderately fair to Casey is NASCAR 2005. I've seen him run decently, even without help. But like, that's the only game. Like, NASCAR 08, you can make any AI driver good as long as you help them out, but them doing it themselves is very, very rare. It requires certain things to happen, like you helping them out. I will be honest, NASCAR 06 and 07 are the games that I've investigated into the AI the least. I want to say that this game is very similar to Thunder 05. I'm just going to call it Thunder 05 forever, because it may as well be. It's got Thunder plates, you know. It's pretty much the same career mode. Except you just get a package sponsor whenever you sign a sponsor. So you're just not picking the individual slots, but you are able to pick the primary. I guess it is pretty significantly different, because the contracts thing is brand new. Like, that used to be, you know, package sponsors, but it would be in the sponsor selection section, you know? And the contracts are, you know, for 1 year. I have never seen a contract last longer than a year in those games. And I mean, maybe in theory there is one floating out there that's longer than a season. But I doubt it. I do doubt that. Longest contract you can get in NASCAR 08 and 09 is 36 races. And I just... The system in those games, like everything about NASCAR 08 and 09, just less good than everything that came before it. Like, that career mode is shit. Like, let's be honest. Let's be 100% honest, that career mode is AIDS, and especially considering the difficulty levels are meaningless. Everyone drives the same. You actually see in, like, arcade and season mode, I've seen NASCAR 08 and 09 AI at least be somewhat challenging. But the thing about it is that even on Legend difficulty, and even on races where the AI is trying, and I've only ever seen it when the race length is long, even then, there's still adaptive. They still got the adaptive, you know, car stuff, whatever they call it. But it adapts to you for your speed. So, if you can't catch someone in NASCAR 08 and 09, and you're running flat out, the thing you should do is slow down. Like, straight up, just drive slower. And then the AI will drive slower to compensate, and then you can catch them. And, like, it's stupid. Like, if you, like, there's not a lot of, there's most tracks, right, you're flat out. Most tracks you're not using the brakes in that game. Well, the tracks that you do are like just get out of the gas earlier than you usually would. You know. Your lap times may fall off by like 1/10 at most, but that's going to slow the AI down. It's very hard to verbally explain, especially when we're not playing that game. I don't know, I'm only talking so that there isn't just dead air this entire game, and I keep forgetting. Actually, I'm not forgetting that. I just haven't been saving the profile. I feel like I don't really need to save a profile for this. In fact, that would kind of be a bad idea, because then it would save setups. And I mean, all I need to do is not adjust the setup, but like, you know, it's better to just come in with a fresh save every single time and just, you know. And just, you know. So, this would be one of the tracks where it would be a good idea for you to pit as early as possible, just in case you did get a caution. Because people don't get lapped, for the most part, when they pit in this track, especially if you're in a decent car. So, the thing to do would be to definitely, you know, pit early and, you know, jump them if a caution were to come out. But in all honesty, on short race lengths, fresher tires actually make a bigger difference. I don't know, dude. You do you. I think someone's blowing up. There's someone you see on the minimap at the back of the pack is really slow. I mean, he's not actually that slow. It's just they just lost a ton of time on that corner, and now they're back up to speed. I don't know what that's all about. I thought they blew up. I was getting ready to pit the car. But no, it looks like whoever's in last just slowed down a shit ton for no reason. That's interesting. I'm not sure what that's all about. But you do you, AI drivers. I was gonna throw the car on the pit road, let me tell you. I was ready to get in there. So, ever since I stopped going to the hotel to work, I really haven't used the laptop very much. And since my computer's being a piece of shit, the main computer is being a piece of shit, I mentioned it earlier, but I'm recording the audio and the game capture on the laptop right now. And, yeah, on that one. But, the reason I say that is because ever since I quit the hotel, I haven't used the laptop like at all. And it just sat there on the floor, and because I also wasn't, you know, playing games, so I wasn't recording anything. So this computer is just sitting here, and I turned it on, start recording stuff, and it said that it's been up for 144 days. And let me tell you, it still ran better than the big computer. But like the craziest thing about that is I just hit restart. It didn't even do Windows updates because I turned that shit off. And we're gonna have a horrible pit stop because why not? We were having such a good race, why not just fuck it all away? Yep, there goes Terry Labonte, who I'd driven off from significantly. Fucking I see Kevin LePage back there. And we're 37th. Why not, honestly? Why fucking not? But like I was gonna say, yeah, we're back here with bitch-ass David Green. What a fucking drive, dude. Will we finish 25th? Unlikely, given the circumstances. But 144 days, I hit restart, and this thing fired right back up. Let me tell you, this computer, it's actually only 1 year older than the main computer, but like I don't ever use it. The only time that I used this computer after quitting the hotel was to play music at the racetrack. You know, they used to have a laptop there, but then 1 year it just disappeared. Well, actually, that's not true. They forgot to bring like the power cable for the fucking computer. So I had no way to actually, you know, do shit. Because the fucking computer had no power. And like you could run it for maybe 2 hours, but in between the heat and the fucking, you know, intense usage of the computer, it just would have been, you know, fucking draining battery like nothing, so, yeah. So I just brought my fucking computer up because this was back when I did work at the hotel full time. And I would just drive there, you know, I'd probably be working like, either I'd be working that morning 7 to 3, or I'd be coming back at, there's someone blowing up. Ha, get fucked, Terry. Unfortunately, that'll not be a caution. And if it is, I would really like to get around Gordon. Because sometimes they do just die for no reason in turn 3. That is not my fault, you fucking fat bitch. Stop. Not my fault. What was I saying? Yeah, so that was back when I was working at the hotel, so I'd either be coming straight from the hotel to the track, or I'd be working from 11 to 7 a.m., so I'd go out from the track straight to the hotel. So basically, I had my computer on me at all times. So I was just like, alright, fuck it, I'll bring up my own computer. And I even brought in a Ethernet cable. That's my Ethernet cable sitting in the fucking booth right now. And it sat there for, I think, 2 years. I believe this will be the 3rd year where that's been sitting up there. I don't know, I've kind of lost track. You know, the thing about the track, speaking of tracks, you know, speaking of losing track, when it comes to the racetrack itself, it was a lot more interesting at the start. And I don't know why it was more interesting at the start. We're fucking 26th. Imagine the odds of that. That's awesome, dude. I love being one position out from my fucking goal. That's great. That's really necessary. Thanks, pit crew. Thanks a ton. But, yeah, so, it was way more interesting at the start. And I don't attribute that to, the fact that it was a new and crazy experience, right? No, straight up, I did way more. When I first started, they had the guy that they'd been, you know, having announced for the last 20 years. He was in the booth, and he was, like, just there. And I did a terrible job on my first day because I had no idea whose anyone's name is. They didn't have lineups on the computer. Well, the dude never even used the computer. He just fucking sat there. And he just, you know, read things. Like, there was so much going on there, and I was just kind of sitting by. I couldn't get a word in, edgewise, you know. Not that I wanted to, I had nothing to say. And then at one point, dude left the booth to, like, go to the bathroom or something. And I was up there by myself, and the people that worked at the track were like, yo, this dude's, like, actually not terrible. But I thought I did terrible because I had no idea whose anyone's name is. Like, I had to download My Race Pass, and if you don't know about My Race Pass, is that you have to have a paid fucking account to view live timing and scoring. So I was stuck reading off the fucking lineup section. And of course Steve Park is faster than me, because why wouldn't he be, honestly? We're so fucking shit. Literally, P25 is right in front of me, and I can't do anything about it because this car is shit. But yeah, they basically fired the old dude. They pretty much just instantaneously fired the old dude after my first day there. Like, I don't know what their plan with that was, because there's every chance in the world that I could have just said fuck it and not come back. They're lucky I didn't. Because I really didn't have a whole lot of confidence. But everyone fucking liked it, apparently, and soon enough I was up there by myself for the most part. And they kept trying to bring a second person in to do co-commentary, because they wanted co-commentary for a long time, so they got random people up in the booth to talk with me. And nothing was gelling. I don't know if the people that they brought in were just bad with color, but like, you know, I just didn't play off of them very well. But, yeah. And I've been by myself pretty much exclusively since then. But, like, that's not even what I meant when I said that things were interesting. Not only did I do the announcing, but I also would, after a race was finished, run down the steps, get in an ATV, ride down to the fucking Victory Lane, which is in the center of the track, so I had to go around, go through a fucking opening in the fence, and back then, well actually still to this day, they had a thing called Kids Trophies, where you draw a name out of a hat, and then that fucking child got to go down to Victory Lane and hold a shitty trophy with the fucking winner of the race. It's a nice initiative, but like, you know, I didn't really care very much for it because it was a fucking logistical nightmare. Because straight up, I'd have to fucking come out of the booth, drive the fuck down there. The fucking cameraman that came out, he doesn't come out hardly anymore because the drive is 3 hours there and then 3 hours back. So, yeah, you really don't want to drive 3 hours after fucking watching some boring races for 3, or, you know, go like it's midnight, drive home 3 hours, get home at 3 a.m. after watching some shit races. Probably the fucking pay-per-views that people are buying probably don't even recoup the gas. I don't know, man. You'd have to ask him. I have his phone number. I was gonna try and race sport compacts at his track, but that never really went anywhere. Anyway, we're not gonna get the fucking objective because this game sucks and the pit crew fucked me. And I waited too long. You know, this would have been a good track to maybe try and do the old spin and win. Get some extra fucking speed. And trying to make up the spots myself. Because how big this track is and how spread out the field is, I might have been able to do a 360 and only lose like 5 spots. It's like there's a massive gap back behind me at this point. Like, thanks to Steve Park, there's 0 chance for me to even fucking get here. So once again, Steve Park fucking me over. Somehow he's the protagonist of this playthrough at this point. It's Steve Park's world and we're just fucking running 28th in it. But hey, at least AOL will be happy to see him finish 25th instead of me. Fucking accomplishment. Race is over. Jeff Gordon probably just won. And we are going to not get the sponsor objective that I actually wanted to get because it's $100,000. That's cool. That's fine. I didn't want the fucking $100,000 actually. You know what? Fuck it. I didn't actually want the $100,000. This is the best car that we've brought to a race, by the way. Highest rating we've ever had. And this is as good as it gets. Fucking ridiculous. Yep. Terrible! I didn't even finish telling that story, by the way.
Okay, we're done. Let's try to do better next time.
No, that actually was pretty much the whole story. No, that's not true. I did, like, Facebook content, too. Except I wasn't the one uploading it. It was some other person that was uploading it. You know, I got a certification. I don't know what that means. I have a collegiate certification in social media. That doesn't mean fucking goddamn jack shit, by the way. That doesn't mean fucking anything. It's about as fucking valuable as toilet paper, honestly. Ooh, there's a shot. There's a shot. That'll probably be the thumbnail. Hooray, we have no money, except that's a lie. We actually doubled the amount that the team payroll was. We got a whole 40K for finishing 28th. So that's wonderful. Hey, speaking of wonderful, guess where we're going next? Yay. But actually, this is a good thing because the prize money is plentiful. And we did not gain points. It's looking a whole lot like 23rd is going to be our upper limit on this season. Unless we just miraculously start popping off fucking good runs. 5 more races until that. Can't do anything in here. Actually, that's a fucking lie. I forgot that I was going to do this. 9 races on this. There we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, comment section. Comment section pulling through for me on that one. The divine intervention of the future comment section reminded me to make that fucking engine. Good job, comment section. I'm proud of you. You made this possible right here. That's all you. All you. Hooray. It's Indianapolis time. Yeah. I've been here twice. That's about the extent of it. This is probably my worst track in this game, mainly because you go here once per season, and it's a deceptively fast track. You want to be like flooring it through the corners, but like the problem is that if you go too fast, you hit the fucking wall and die on lap 1, or you go too slow and you get eaten alive by the field. It's a very delicate balance. A pretty reliable speed to go is 160. 160 in the corners is a pretty safe speed to go. And then you gotta factor in that this is default setup, so I haven't been on this in years at this place. Dead last? Hell yeah, dude. I love when it's dead last on the first lap. It's my favorite thing in the world, and it's gonna be dead last on the second lap too, considering that. Yeah, turn 1 is also like very hard to judge because it's in fucking shadow. It stays in shadow like finger 11. And it's just impossible to judge. Like turn 3. I fucking nail turn 3 every single time. Like I got this shit down pat in turn fucking 3. Like give me a fucking break, dude. Maybe overdrove it just a little bit there. But like you just can't see the line in turn 1. It's just a fucking... It's just a perfect storm of bullshit. And then the AI is always overpowered here. So you're getting run over. And they don't give you any fucking room on corner exit. And then you're pushing tight. And you slide up the fucking track. We're dead last, aren't we? Fuck this goddamn game. I hate this fucking track. Yeah, the place that we really need to have a good run to get some fucking money. We're going to get no sponsor objective for qualifying. Hooray. Winner's purse, 428K. I would like to get a little bit of that, but thankfully we're starting bitch-ass 40, so unlikely. And then you're shit on the start, so you have to fucking block both lanes. Yeah, it's just a bad time in general. Oh, and then there's rumble strips. Then there's fucking rumble strips. You want to get as close to the inside lane as possible on every single corner. But then there's fucking rumble strips. And when you hit the rumble strips, we'll probably see it in this race. When you hit the fucking rumble strips, guess what happens? You get pulled. The game pulls you. Car pulls fucking loose. Oversteer is the word that they use in the vehicles that actually don't suck at this track. Yeah, you die, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, that's this place. 16 laps, thankfully one of the shortest races of the season. So that's good. That is probably the only bit of good news for this entire race. And then you're constantly 3 wide. So you can't use up the entire corner on exit. So basically you're just playing defense the entire race. But we're so fucked. We're starting so fucking far back and our pit crew is worthless. So in all likelihood we are finishing, I'd go with 37. 37. Can you fucking not? Oh my god. Caution would have been fun. I would have shipped things up a little bit. Use up the whole track and we're still slower than everyone. Look at this. No speed whatsoever. What a joke.
Just 6 seconds separates you from the leader.
Yeah, I hate this track. I hate driving it. I hate thinking about the entire state of Indiana. Yeah. That's pretty much where I'm gonna leave that. And we're slower than Kyle Petty, like always.
The 42 car is looking low. Still beside you.
Why? Why? Why must you block me? Why can't you just fucking drive the track? Why can't you just run your own race? Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, I love having people underneath me. Boy, that's great. We are sure slower than Mike Skinner. Yep, that's happening. We are indeed slower than Mike Skinner. Yep, dead last. Dead last is my new prediction for this fucking race. I think people are already going to be pitting on lap bitch-ass 5. I don't even think we could make it on fuel from here. But yeah, they're probably coming down. Oh, yep, there they go. That's cool. That's entirely acceptable. Yeah, we're just having a bad time. Cautions at this track, pretty rare unless you're the caution. Unless you're the reason for the caution, don't happen desperately often. We're in the wall and slower than shit. How wonderful is that? What a fucking great time to be alive, dude. Yeah. See, in this track, when they blow up, they actually use the access roads. A novel concept, I know. Although, if they didn't, that would make things significantly more interesting. Then we might actually have a chance at a natural, well, maybe not natural, but caution. Caution to shake things up. But as you can see by the mini-map, this is another track where the AI can pit and still be ahead, so... yeah, basically, that's the end of that thought. Doesn't really help us any, you know, considering we're running so fucking bad. This will probably be the race that the pit crew shows up and has the best stop of the season just so that we can run fucking 36 instead of 37. You know, we really could have used some money in the last race. Nah, fuck that noise. Let's fucking get one extra position today when we're fucking sucking dick. Oh my fucking god, you dumb bitch, Hermie Sadler. I fucking hate you. I'd dump your shit right now if it wouldn't result in an immediate fucking 60. And the fact that everyone that pit would be out ahead of us. Stupid bitch, Hermie Sadler. Yeah, and by the way, we are pitting this lap. No reason not to. I mean, a reason not to would be to, like, you know, get the best tires for the end of the race, but, like, you know, that doesn't really make much of a difference. This is a track where you can gain a little bit of time on pit entry, but not a whole lot. That is a default negative 0.5 rounds, so even the fucking game developers were like, yeah, this place you need to be a little bit loose at. Blah, blah, blah. Watch the pit crew have their best stop of the season. No mistakes, huh? I heard that. I wasn't watching the screen. No mistakes from the pit crew, but good news. Good news. We are, in fact, dead fucking last out of everyone on track, because Kenseth died. So, yeah. Good thing none of this shit matters. Yep, we are dead ass. The only fucking car that's not behind in front of me is Jack Sprague. So that's pretty fucking cool. You know what that means. I'm just going to throw caution to the wind and hopefully get a caution from it. Now, it's very hard to fucking spin a car out when it's this tight. But I'm going to give it a shot here. And I should have just stopped and fucking turn around to get an automatic, to get the cutscene to play. But hopefully these tires, compared to Michael Waltrip, are good enough for me to be able to stay in front of him here. Now, knowing this game, it's probably going to fucking end the race. But we were going to finish dead fucking last anyway, so... even if this is just a fucking white flag, fucking race over immediately situation, may as well give it a shot, you know? Pit car. Hope that I'm not wasting my fucking time and whatnot. And it's a green, white. Why am I 27th? Excuse me? Wait. Okay, so I'm not sure how this happened. The good news is we have such a horrible start that there's no fucking chance that I get 25th. I don't fucking have any idea how this happened, but, you know, okay, maybe we will get 25th because these guys are just slow. What happened? Don't know what happened. Gonna be honest. Gonna be 100% honest, I could not tell you what happened. But we might get 25th is what I'm trying to say. Fucking move. Go away, Biffle. I just need to pass one car and I'm in 25th. What? What? Excuse me? Fuck off, Sprague. No. Okay, or we can wreck. Or Dale Jarrett can save my race. Can you stop fucking running into me? Oh, speaking of running into things, someone ran out on the last fucking corner. We could have gotten like 10th, but instead we're gonna finish 24th and gain a bunch of rivals. You know, I don't know what happened, but I'm gonna take it considering how this race looked like it was gonna go.
Yeah, there weren't too many battles up front.
It's very interesting how things keep happening. Like, the last thing that I expected in this playthrough was for things to be interesting. I just thought we'd fucking run and have our races. But as it turns out, we're just gonna fucking get a bunch of great finishes that I don't deserve. It's very confusing. I have no idea what's going on in this game. This shit makes me angry. Angry is the word that I would use to describe the situation at hand, and we're getting the worst camera angles you've ever seen in your life. And reels that you see nothing in. You know, that kind of shit. That kind of shit pisses me off too. Can we get some good camera angles, perhaps? Per chance? Any chance at all of some good camera angles? That's a good camera angle. Be a shit thumbnail because it's bitch-ass Hermie Sadler. Stop doing this camera! Fuck ass. Stop it. Put on a different set, you shitbag whore. I am angry right now because we have the opportunity for some good thumbnails. No, TV set 2 is just a bunch of fixed angles, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, dynamic cameras then. We're gonna miss it. Okay, here we go. Alright, there we go. I mean, we're sliding. Dale Jarrett saving my race, but we don't get to see the actual contact when everyone dies. Sure, that makes a lot of sense. Was Hermie Sadler the only person I hit there? That's good. I didn't get the cocksucking secondary sponsor. But we're gonna get 100K. We could have doubled that race winning if I hadn't fucking gotten in the fucking... I don't know what the fuck happened to this shitbag race. Ward Burton 10th. That's a good run. Ashton Lewis 20th. What? Who finished last? Kenseth? Yeah, McMurray finishes 42nd. Get fucked. Okay. Well, I mean, hey, I have a reason to put this race in the video. Hey, there we go. We're making it happen out here. Ugh. Oh boy, we have some new logo rivals, and the next race is Watkins Glen. Boy, I can't see how this could go badly. Alright, well, let's take a look at this. I definitely want to overhaul this, but do I have the money? Maybe. Oh, it hurts. It hurts to read. Okay, let's just do that because we're getting another shop edition coming through, so maybe, just maybe, we'll have new crew members to choose from shortly. Alright, and then this, we're going to just repair, plus it's like not going to do anything anyway, so yeah. 311K down to 240K. 4 races on the shop edition. How's the sponsorship look? Food Lion is shockingly happy for how few times I've gotten their expectation. Waste Management 75. I feel like I've gotten their expectation way more often than Food Lion, and they're only 4 happier. Windcraft exists. I wish they didn't. I miss Kmart. Pontiac and Maxell have no happiness levels. You'd think it would increase because their only expectation is to make the race, and it's literally impossible to miss races. So, hey, I ain't gonna judge. How's the standings look? How's driver respect look? Only Hermie Sadler hates me. Hey, maybe, just maybe, we avoid him at Watkins Glen. Wouldn't that be nice? Also, Stewart is now a full race ahead in points, and he has 6 wins. Okay, so the summer of Stewart, as it turns out, in full swing. In full swing. Oh my god, we keep losing points to Kenny Wallace. How does this keep happening, dude? How do we keep losing points to Kenny Wallace? Well, my average finish got slightly better after that race. But hey, it's Watkins Glen. That means I have a chance to get a good qualifying effort and probably get fucked by Steve Park. That's pretty much what I'm thinking is going to happen. Thank you to JJ, Arnhold, Adam, Pehl, VaporLyfe, Alex, Johanning, Christine, MutantTurkey, Irishmen, Somebody, 32, Simon, Maynard, Nascar, 48, and we go are for being mega appreciators. You are all amazing, awesome, and most likely attractive. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next episode of this game, NASCAR Thunder 2004 Classic Career Mode. See you then. Bye! So you can just be like, like a fucking banshee. The video just ends immediately and no It knows. Oh, God. Oh, it's so bad. Why? Why would I do this? Why would I allow this to exist? What have I done? No. What have I done?